What's up, all you villains? Welcome back to part 21 of our Pokemon Team Rocket Edition walkthrough. In the previous video, Giovanni gave us a whole bunch of rewards for winning the Pokemon League. He gave us the 3 legendary birds, and he also gave us the Rainbow Pass, which allowed us to reach the Sevii Islands. And in the previous video, we explored one island. The Sevii Islands are made up of 7 islands, so we just explored the first one, and we found a massive secret cave which held 2 Ultra Beasts. We managed to catch Nihilego as well as Guzzlord, who we have added to our team. It's only around level 50, so we've got to train it up a whole bunch. And now we've just made it to the second Sevii Island, so we're going to try and explore Island 2 and 3 today. We'll see how much time we have. But this island is quite small. There's not all that much to do. There's just a little game corner, and then I believe there's a house all the way up on the hill with someone we might be able to battle. So here we just entered the game corner, and it looks like there's some type of gang in here that's taken it over, but it's not Team Rocket, strangely. Otherwise we would have known about it. But they chase us out, and they said they haven't opened yet, so that's a bit strange. But now we're going to make our way up this path near the waterfall to this little house by itself. And here there's a psychic, like a channeler lady, and she wants to battle, so we're definitely going to take her on and test out our team, and let's see what she's got. Channeler Amalia has a full team of 6 Pokemon, and the first Pokemon she sends out is a level 55 Pidgeot, so it looks like her Pokemon are a bit under our Pokemon's levels, so this should be pretty easy. Most of her team is around level 55 to 58, but we're almost 10 levels higher than that with most of our team. We knocked out Gengar, and the next Pokemon she sent out is Crobat, which we also one-shotted. So this is a fairly easy battle. A lot of my team have been leveled up quite high already. And I just wanted to say, this game is absolutely incredible. It's just going to get more and more exciting now that we have made it to the Sevii Islands. We're going to be encountering and battling a whole bunch of legendary Pokemon. We're going to see some new evolution forms. We're going to find a bunch of secret areas, and we're even going to end up in the Johto region, which we're going to explore. So there's an entire region awaiting us still, with tons of battles. Hopefully we can take on some of the gym leaders there too. So definitely stay tuned for this series. This game is amazing. Shout out to the creator. But we have defeated the channeler, and she's given us a little item that can improve our attack's accuracy. So that could be pretty valuable for your team. But that's all there is on 2 Island. So I think now we're going to try and make our way to 3 Island. We can cut that tree down there and collect an item, but none of my Pokemon know cut at the moment, and I don't want to teach any of them HM cut just yet, so we'll do that a bit later and pick up all the items that we've missed. But if you've got cuts, definitely go and pick that little item up. Now we've arrived on 3 Island. There's a little cave, but it just leads to this patch of grass. There's not anything here yet. Maybe there's some cool Pokemon to find in the grass. But other than that, let's try and make our way to the town. So we go up, and it looks like we have found the Pokemon Center and a house with a little couple here. And it looks like they're actually the owners of the game corner on 2 Island. And they tell us that some gang came and took over their business and kicked them out. So they ask for some help. They say, please, can we help them get their business back, the game corner back? So we definitely will help them. Like I said earlier, I don't know which gang that is. They're not a part of Team Rocket, or I would have heard about it. So there must be some new gang in the Sevii Islands. But we'll make our way back there and see if we can battle some of them and get this couple their business back. Let's see what else there is on Island 3 though. I just want to chat to everyone in the main area, explore some of these houses. Here we've just entered the Pokemart, so you can also stock up on some items here if you need. We definitely need some max repels, some revives, and some max potions. And also, in the last video, Giovanni rewarded us with 1 million Pokemoney. So we're rolling in the cash at the moment. If there's any items or TMs or anything that you need, if you go back to the Rocket headquarters, you've got a lot of money to blow. So just make sure that you're well stocked up. And on Island 3, I believe there is a berry forest to explore. It's quite a big area. We're not going to explore it just yet. I first want to go back to 2 Island and try and help the couple before we go and explore the berry forest. But now it looks like there's just one more house here for us to go inside. Not too much going on. Yes, it looks like that's all there is for 3 Island. Let's head back to 2 Island and see if we can help that couple out at the game corner. And then once that's complete, we'll make our way back here to the 3 Island and explore the berry forest, which I believe might be holding another legendary Pokemon. So that'll be really cool. But now we've made it back to 2 Island. We're heading straight to the game corner. And we're talking to this guy again, but this time he wants to battle. So excellent. This is the right part of the story. We're in the right direction. And he's only got 3 Pokemon, so I don't know why he's talking so tough. He's got a Weezing, which we've just one-shotted. And the next Pokemon he sends out is Tentacruel. So it looks like he's got the same kind of Pokemon that Team Rocket used, strangely. Like Tentacruel, Weezing. Let's see who his 3rd Pokemon is. And it's a Muck. So yeah, that's quite strange. But we haven't heard that he's a part of Team Rocket. But we knocked out all his Pokemon. Let's see, maybe we can get some more information from this gang now. And he runs off. He says he's got to go and warn his boss. So hopefully we can find who his boss is. And there's a little door at the back of the shop which allows us out into this back garden. There's a few more gang members here and a big building. So this must be their hideout at the back here. We've entered it and it looks like it's filled with more gang members. We still don't have any information on who these guys are. But let's chat to everyone and make our way higher up in the building. It looks like there's a staircase. And we've just picked up another little item. We got a Razor Claw, which is a cool hold item. We've made it to the next floor. It looks like there's another little item there for us. There's a couple trainers to battle along the way, which we are skipping through to save a bit of time. I want to try and keep the videos around 20 minutes or shorter moving forward. Otherwise, the videos I feel are just a bit too long. There will be some exceptions when the video's jam-packed with tons to do, but I really want to try keep the videos between 15 to 20 minutes now. Otherwise, I think it's just way too long. And also, I don't want to waste your guys' time, especially if you're playing through this game too. I just want you guys to get the important information and find out where to go and what to do. That's the goal. And give you guys a bit of a insight into some of these awesome games. Hopefully you guys will want to try them out after seeing these videos. We are on the 3rd floor now, and strangely there's a lot of rocket grunts here, so I don't know what's going on. And it looks like we have found the boss, and there's some rocket executives, and of course it's High Rank Frank. This was our competitor in the Rocket organization. He was always one step above us, and he really disliked us from the start because we spoke badly to him or disrespected him, and then we defeated him in front of a whole lot of rocket grunts. So since then he's always had a grudge against us, and it looks like he's branched off of Team Rocket and secretly trying to start his own little gang called the Archie 7 or something. Archie 7 gang. So that's really strange. I don't think Giovanni would approve of this at all. And before we can try and leave, another rocket grunt blocks the door. So now we've got to take on all three of these guys. There's 2 rocket executives. They both have full teams of 6 Pokemon. And then we still have to take on Rocket Admin Frank's team, which also has 6 Pokemon. So it's 18 Pokemon that we've got to battle in a row, and you don't get any chance to heal up your team in between these battles. So just make sure your team is completely healed and that you have stocked up on items, like I said a bit earlier in the video, because this is a tough part of the game. Even though our Pokemon are leveled up quite a bit higher, it gets quite tricky because some of your Pokemon's strong attacks even run out of PP, because there are just so many opponents that we're battling now. But let's see how things go. Hopefully we can win this battle and stop Rocket Admin Frank. It looks like the first executive we have almost knocked out. It's definitely quite easy in the beginning, but once we reach Frank, I bet it's going to be really tough. So this is the final Pokemon of the first Rocket Executive, which is Kingler, level 61. And we hit it with a Thunder attack, and that's 1 shot. We've knocked it out. And that's 1 Rocket Executive down. We got 1 more to go. During these executive battles, you do want to try and keep as many of your Pokemon alive as possible, because you don't want to reach Frank with only 2 Pokemon that are alive. So try to keep most of your team alive for these executives. If you swap in Pokemon that have super effective moves, you should be able to one-shot most of their team. And I was a bit wrong. The second executive doesn't have a full team of 6 Pokemon. It's got 4 Pokemon, so that might help us a tiny bit. But this Victory Bell is quite a beast, especially if you don't have any fire Pokemon. We had to swap in Ninetales, and luckily that's super effective. But it's also holding like a focus sash or something. It seems like a lot of the Pokemon we're battling against, these executives, they are holding some kind of focus sash, so it prevents them from getting knocked out in 1 shot. And in that case, they can get 1 attack in against our team. So it's just making it a lot tougher for us. As you can see with this Donphan as well, we couldn't knock it out. It just survived, and it attacked and caused a bit of damage for our Kingdra. So we're trying our best to keep our team alive, but this is no easy battle. And the next Pokemon the Rocket Executive sends out is Honchkrow. Pretty cool flying type Pokemon. It's level 61, so we're going to try hit it with a Thunder. And a lot of the Pokemon have attacks that attack first, like Sucker Punch. So it's rarely they're pulling out all the tricks against us. They're attacking first, they're surviving with 1 HP to get another attack in. And on top of that, we're battling like 15 Pokemon in a row. Wow, this is a challenge. And the final Pokemon is Scissor, level 62, the Bug Steel type Pokemon. Unfortunately, my Ninetales was not looking good, so it got knocked out. We don't have very many other fire Pokemon or fire attacks in our team. So I've decided to send out Rhyperior, and we're going to try hit it with a Stone attack, and we one-shot it. So that's it for both executives. Now we can take on the big guy himself, Frank. But unfortunately, we have lost a Pokemon or 2. We've only got 4 left in our team that are alive. We're definitely going to have to try use some potions or revives or something. The first Pokemon Rocket Admin Frank sends out is a Kabutops, level 61. So luckily, again, their Pokemon are around level 60 to 65. So we do have a slight level advantage. And we knock out Kabutops with our Kingdra. Kingdra is an absolute weapon because its attacks generally hit first. It has a really high speed. And we one-shot Garchomp. As you guys know, dragon attacks are super effective against dragon Pokemon. So Kingdra is really helping us through this battle. And the next Pokemon Frank sends out is Torterra level 64, which is a grass type Pokemon. It has an advantage against the water half of our Kingdra and one-shots it. We send out Big Boy Dragonite and we're going to hit it with a fly attack. It's super effective. We knock out Torterra. So it looks like we're halfway through Frank's team. And the next Pokemon he is going to send out is Nidoking level 63. One of my favorite Pokemon from the original 151. Luckily we one-shot it. We got Dragonite to use Outrage, which is super strong. It attacks 2 to 3 times in a row and then leaves us confused. So I'm hoping it will attack 3 times and one-shot everything. Frank sent out an Arbok, which we one-shotted, and its final Pokemon is Drapion, which we also hit with Outrage. And yes, we have knocked out Frank and his entire team. Thank goodness for Dragonite and its Outrage attack. It's absolutely strong. And they can't believe that we just defeated all of them, all 3 of them, and they've run off and disappeared. Wow, that was a crazy hard challenge. But now there's an item hiding behind their office here, and it's a TM, so that's going to be pretty useful. Now, I think that's all is going to be in this video. When we come out, the couple is here, and they reward us with a Cranidos, Scorpy, and a Piplup. Amazing gifts, so that's really cool. But we're going to finish things off here and continue in the next one. Thanks for watching.